Hey guys, how's it going, man? My name is Chris and this is the Council. So yeah, we now need to talk to a few more guys here. Or update some stuff rather. Before we go upstairs to Mortimer again, because we cannot go downstairs. So what I'm gonna do now is I will check every person again, and if there is anything new, I will show you guys. Until then, we see each other in a minute. So, we got something new here. Does he own a pistol?
As any good soldier would, I imagine you own a firearm. May I see it?
Oh, well, if you really want to, here is my pistol. Don't worry, it is not loaded.
Do you have several of these?
In Corsica, oui, but not on me when I am traveling. Only a bandit would carry such an arsenal.
Thank you.
Right.
Did you hear about young Elizabeth?
Indeed, it is deeply regrettable.
Lord Mortimer asked me to...
I know. You no doubt want to know my alibi. I spent the night downstairs playing cards.
Maybe I can ask him, did anyone leave early? This is new, right?
Did any of you leave during the game?
Not that I know of, monsieur. I didn't exactly spend my time noting the other guests' comings and goings, but I don't think so.
Thank you.
Right.
What can I do for you, Louis?
Okay, there is something new here. Others? Ah, yeah, here. Look at this.
I found a torn piece of dress in Miss Adams' room. Gray silk.
Where's it from?
That's what I'm trying to find out. The color doesn't match any of Elizabeth's dresses, but I might not have found all of her clothes yet.
Good Lord, Louis, do you realize what this means? If this piece of dress isn't from Elizabeth, then it's... I don't have any grey silk dresses, Louis. Neither does my sister, since we wear the same clothes.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to check with you.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Louis.
Thank you.
Are you all right? You know, I'm sure there's a good reason why your mother was at the scene.
Thank you, Emily. We found the murder weapon.
What is it?
A dagger, quite slim.
Have you found its owner?
Not yet, still searching as it happens. That said, since the blade penetrated the body several times, the murderer's hand will have been covered in blood.
You think that's a clue?
The handprint was a very slender hand, Emily. Probably that of a woman.
Do you realize what that means? There are only 3 of us on the island. Bearing in mind that neither my sister nor myself had any reason to set upon the young lady, that means...
I know, Emily. I know.
Keep up your courage, Louis. I'm sure there's an explanation. You're bound to shed some light on it all.
If what you say is true, Emily, I'm less and less enthusiastic about shedding any light on the subject.
Yeah, so now all leads to his mother here. Alright.
I won't keep you, Emily. Thank you for answering my questions.
Alright, we have something here. This is new.
Were you aware that Elizabeth took laudanum?
Yes, she came to ask me for some. She had finished her reserve, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Did she tell you why she was so desperate to get some, Mr. President?
She said she had terrible migraines that wouldn't go away.
More likely for the voices she heard, not the migraines.
Wait, there was something else.
Were you aware that Elizabeth took laudanum?
Yes, she came to ask me for some. She had finished her reserve, I believe.
Do you take it regularly, Mr. President?
Unfortunately, I do, Louis. I still suffer from a terrible toothache, and it's not likely to get any better.
It's just for that, then?
Old age, my young friend. I don't wish it upon you, but you'll soon see. At my age, it's rare to have no problems in that domain.
And do you take a lot?
A moderate amount, Louis. Only the dosage indicated on the prescription of my doctor.
Okay, is this new here? Had he spoken to her?
Tell me, Mr. President, had you spoken to Elizabeth since your arrival? You know her father. You thought she was dead.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. And I believe I'll be taking my remorse with me to my grave. I wanted to, but I didn't know where to begin.
You can't blame yourself. You couldn't have known that her days were numbered.
And anything else? Any enemies? We did that. Why she was here? Is this new?
Do you know why she came to the island?
To get help, if I'm not mistaken. Isn't that right?
Indeed. Sir Gregory suggested to her father that he introduce her to Lord Mortimer to see if he could help her.
Why invite her? Ah, okay, we have them.
Yes, Lord Mortimer has a talent for healing, apparently. I'm not surprised Sir Gregory advised her to come.
Agreed.
Alright, but the footprint is new.
Mr. President, we found a footprint at the scene of the crime.
Not a dress shoe, I hope. That's all I wear.
No, rest assured. It looks like the print of a big ankle boot. A large size, I'd say.
Perfect. That should help you, Louis. It's a clue.
Yeah, but it is, I mean, it's not really that... I mean, basically anyone could have wear a big size shoe, right? Just to frame somebody, whatever. Yeah, I guess we're done here. I guess we're done because I talked to everyone twice. And what is this? Oh, this is the room, yeah. Yeah, there is nothing else here. I guess I will go to Mortimer. Oh, I don't really know what to say, man. So now it all points towards my mother, right? Alright, let's see if there is anything new here, but I guess there isn't. But then we can talk to him. So I don't really have a good suspect, a solid suspect.
What a tragedy, my son.
Yeah.
How could such a thing have happened?
That's exactly what I'm trying to find out. Did you notice anything out of the ordinary last night?
I saw the young French soldier, Bonaparte, I believe, hanging around near Miss Adams' room. But I would not want to get an innocent man into trouble, Louis. It's probably nothing.
Yeah, anything new? Shit.
But if I were you, my son, I would talk to Monsieur Peru. You remember how violently he set upon Miss Adams.
Oh, don't worry. He's on the list of suspects.
Yeah, okay. I thought there was maybe something new, but there isn't. Alright, let's go to Mortimer. Hey, Morty. What up, my man? What is this? Can I steal this? Yeah, sure, man. Give me the royal jelly.
I've come to speak about the findings of the investigation, my lord.
I'm listening, Louis.
But where are the other guests? Where's Gregory home? Where is he? Remind me of the facts you already know. I have a culprit. I have clues, but prefer not to accuse anyone. Yes.
I'm sorry, my lord, but I don't have any evidence conclusive enough to allow me to name the culprit with certitude.
Really? I see. Well, that's your decision, Louis, and I accept it. Given the distinguished guests and the sensitive political issues involved at the conference, I trust you'll leave me to conclude the case in my own way. Right. It's time we spoke about your mother, Louis.
Shit. So this is now... I mean, but... This was the truth. I have no real culprit. I mean, maybe it was my mother. But... even then, I don't want to frame her, of course. And it wasn't definitely Peru. No, I think it wasn't my mother, but of course I don't want to frame her, so maybe this was the right thing. Maybe this was the right thing. She isn't missing, she's in hiding. She does it often. She isn't missing, she's in hiding.
She seems to be making every effort to steer clear of your guests.
What do you mean?
For the past few weeks, my mother's been playing cat and mouse, if you will. I don't know why, but it wouldn't surprise me to learn that she's trying to avoid someone. The question is, who?
And in your opinion, would she be the cat or the mouse?
That is the question, right? I would say she's both. I would say she's both because she's definitely hiding. But she's also pursuing her goals, right? So no, she's both. I want to do this one here in the middle. I would say then she's a cat.
Knowing my mother, she would be the cat.
That doesn't make me feel any better, Louis.
What was the official reason why my mother came to your island?
I knew about your mother's activities, and yours, in the Golden Order. I thought we had everything to gain by working together.
You mean the cannon deal with Monsieur Bonaparte?
Among others, yes. How did you hear about that?
Monsieur Bonaparte came to speak to me about it yesterday, during lunch.
I see. So impetuous. He was supposed to let me speak to you about it first. Our friend Napoleon desperately needed financial backing to properly equip his army. I took it upon myself to back him because I have a firm conviction that he can go far.
We shall see. However, there's one thing that surprises me.
Did my mother sell arms? Why help a captain? No, mother.
Did my mother intend to finance a war? I'm not sure that I follow.
No, your mother's aim was not so much to partake in a war, but rather to make Monsieur Bonaparte accountable. France is in turmoil, and having support of a military man can often come in handy, Louis. You'll see. Once this deal was closed, I had big plans for Sarah.
Such as what?
You see, I've invited several influential figures on my island to present them with a project at the conference. It will be presented later today. I thought that the Golden Order had a role to play, and I still think so. I was hoping Sarah would be able to join us.
I see.
Indeed, if by chance your mother decided not to return to us before the conference, would you do me the great honor of attending? If only to follow the deliberations while waiting for her to duly take her seat.
Why not? We shall see.
Ah, thank you so much. In this way, you'll be able to keep your mother informed of what is said. There's something else I'd like to briefly go over. Earlier, you asked me the official reason for your mother's presence here. Is there an off-the-record reason why your mother came here?
Off the record. Dude, why do you think it's called off the record? She was looking for a buyer. Dude, I don't trust this guy. I don't tell him. I won't tell him anything.
If only my mother had trusted me, but she remained very mysterious. I'd have been delighted to answer your question.
Is this usual for her?
As head of the Order, secrets are her bread and butter, as you can imagine. That said, it's the first time she hasn't let me in on the reason for her trip. And it intrigues me, to tell you the truth.
Well, I am sure that Sarah will explain everything once she reappears. There's something I still don't get. In your opinion, why would your mother remain in hiding over several weeks?
Maybe she feels threatened. Maybe she was wary of someone. She might have discovered something. Maybe she's lost her mind. Nah, definitely not this one here. But wary or she discovered something. Yeah, I guess she discovered something.
Maybe she found something out.
What do you mean?
My mother has a gift for investigating. If she had picked up a lead, nothing would have stopped her.
The only thing I can tell you is that Sarah had indeed changed. At the beginning of her stay here, we enjoyed spending time together, solving the world's problems.
What did you speak about? Yeah.
You seem to know my mother very well, my lord. What did you talk about together?
Oh, as soon as we had a little free time, we liked to share points of view about practically any subject. We would find ourselves embarked on interminable discussions that could go from Monsieur Blanchard's flight in a hot air balloon to the Treaty of Jassy. or the adoption of the metric system in France last year, or even Mr. Eli Whitney's invention in the United States.
Witness cotton gin. Erudition is locked. Politics is locked. Fascinating.
My mother must have undoubtedly taken great pleasure in these exchanges. She always was one to appreciate broadening her knowledge. I'm surprised she didn't get you started on the Crusades. It was her favorite subject.
Are you joking? Sarah and I spent entire days together reliving them. It so happens that the Crusades are also my subject of predilection, especially the Third. My ancestor distinguished himself brilliantly during the siege of Saint-Jean d'Acre.
The famous shit erudition is locked.
Unfortunately, my lord, the Crusades are not my chosen field.
Well, it doesn't matter. You have plenty of time to learn. Your mother is a very well-read woman. You're quite lucky to have her as a model, Louis.
Yes, I know, but I'm still very worried.
I must admit, there are worse things to worry about now, Louis.
What do you mean?
Since she disappeared, your mother has been seen once. Her behavior on the evening of your arrival greatly surprised Gregory and myself. She resurfaced to attack Emma, Emily Hillsborough's twin sister. And she shot her with a pistol. Then, before Gregory could intervene, she ran off and disappeared again.
I beg your pardon? Hang on.
That means my vision on the wharf, it was actually happening inside the manor. Mother shot Emily's sister? The very person she came looking for? Why would she do that?
Excuse me, but between that and the childhood of Lady Adams, it's all a bit much for me to cope with. I need to piece it all together again to see things more clearly. You said that you spent a lot of time talking together at the beginning. What happened for that to change?
I'm afraid I haven't much to tell you. The more the days went by, the more she withdrew into herself. She never gave me an explanation, until the day came when she purely and simply disappeared.
Where did she go when she wanted to be alone?
She would shut herself away in a room we use as a box room upstairs.
Would you allow me to go there?
Naturally, Louis, of course. I'll send you a servant to open it.
Thank you.
That's all I can tell you about the disappearance of your mother, Louis. I would like to have been more helpful.
I shall stay on her trail and follow up any leads.
Thank you. We will meet later on to welcome our last guest. In the meantime, I shall get someone to open the box room upstairs for you.
Thank you.
Alright. Alright.
The room is just opposite Mortimer's study.
Go to the tower room. Yeah, so no, I definitely don't think that she's that she went nuts or whatever. Opposite. So like this here or second floor hallway? I'm not really sure where it is. So let's see here. Yeah, I don't think my mother went nuts, dude. I don't think, I really think she has some kind of a reasonable explanation for this. But, so she killed Emily's sister, right? But Emily doesn't know about it, apparently. Where is this freaking room? Go to the tower room. I don't know where, man. Where is it? Let's see here. Oh, I'm so fucking blind. It's here. Oh my god. Jesus. Alright. So, what is here? Collector coins. Huh?
There are burnt papers in the chimney. There's a legible fragment left. Hey, I recognize my mother's handwriting. She says, we must find a safer way to communicate. Someone is onto us. Trust in my faith in the man with the sword. So Mother had an accomplice here. Who could it be?
The man with a sword.
Who could she be suspicious of?
Trust in my man
we
with
must
a
find
sword.
the next part. Faith, sword. I recognize her love of riddles there.
Maybe a man with a sword is some kind of statue, I guess. Alright. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Dante's Paradise. Raise your head and be reassured, for what comes up here from the mortal world must ripen in our rays.
What must find is that yeah. Eh? What? How? Press to consult your notes. Alright, okay. So I have to sprint with another key then. What is this? What is this?
What is this disc?
Observe the disc. Observe. Science level 1, yes.
Oh, that reminds me of the ones my mother collects. It's magnetic.
Ah. Okay. Yeah, take it, please. Magnetic. Lodestone. Sunlight water.
St. Paul on the road to Damascus by Caravaggio.
Examine.
Caravaggio attained a magnificent command of black and the play of colors too. Paul facing an ordeal, the curtains of his illusions being raised, and receives the light from his Savior.
Remember, this is locked. I could do this one. The myth of St. Paul is well known, but it's very costly. No. It's very costly. Don't do this. Sorry. Locked?
The door appears to be locked on the other side.
Leave the door open. But how? Oh.
I think I heard something fall to the ground. A metallic sound, like a key falling to the floor.
Oh yeah, use the disc, dude.
We'll see if it works.
Yeah, sure. Nice.
It's open.
Alright, we're in a new room, but I guess I will call the day here. So we have to find now, we have to find the man with a sword. I guess this is maybe some painting, or maybe a statue, whatever. Let's see. So yeah, it's actually very interesting here, the storyline with our mother. So she killed Emily's sister. She probably killed Elizabeth as well. So she doesn't like other women apparently. And yeah, I guess in the next episode we will find out more, and then the mystery hopefully unsolves. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a great day and take care.